Noah Bible Stories.
Hi guys, today's story is about a man named Noah. This story can be found in the book of Genesis, chapters 6 to 9. In the beginning, God created a world filled with beauty, balance, and life. He made the sky, the sea, the land, and every creature. He shaped man and woman in his image and placed them in a perfect garden. But when Adam and Eve disobeyed God, sin entered the world. As generations passed, families grew and cities were built. But with time, something tragic happened. People's hearts turned away from God. The world that once echoed with love and peace now echoed with violence, selfishness, and evil. People lied, cheated, hurt each other, and ignored the very God who gave them life. God looked upon the earth and saw that people were filling it with wickedness. Every thought and desire of their hearts was evil all the time. It grieved him deeply. But there was one man who stood out like a shining star in the dark sky. His name was Noah. He was a righteous man, blameless among the people of his time. While others did what was wrong, Noah chose to walk with God. He lived a life of integrity, raised his family in faith, and listened for the voice of the Lord. God saw Noah's heart and chose him for a sacred mission, one that would preserve life and reset the world's future. One day, God spoke to Noah. The message was serious. He said, "I will bring a flood to cover the earth and destroy every creature that breathes, for the earth is filled with violence. But you, Noah, have found favor with me." Then God gave Noah very specific instructions. Build an ark out of gopher wood. Make rooms in it and cover it with pitch. It should be 300 cubits long, 50 cubits wide, and 30 cubits high. This ark wasn't just a big boat. It was a floating sanctuary designed to hold Noah's family and a remnant of every animal species on earth. Noah didn't question or delay. He trusted God completely. Though the sky was clear and there had never been a flood, he began building the ark. For many years, Noah worked on the ark. He and his sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, cut down trees, hammered beams, and followed every detail God had given. As they built, Noah warned the people around him, "A flood is coming. Turn back to God." But the people laughed. They called him crazy. They mocked the giant boat sitting on dry land. No one listened. When the ark was finally complete, something miraculous happened. Animals began to arrive. 2 by 2 they came. Elephants and ants, lions and lambs, doves and donkeys. Some animals came in 7s as God had commanded. Noah welcomed them aboard, guiding them gently. Then Noah, his wife, his sons, and their wives entered the ark too. And when they were all inside, God himself shut the door. Then, just as God had said, the rain began to fall. For 40 days and 40 nights, water poured from the sky and surged from underground. Rivers overflowed, hills vanished, even the tallest mountains were soon buried beneath the waves. Everything on dry land perished. But inside the ark, Noah and his family were safe. The ark bobbed on the waters like a giant cradle, and God was with them. The floodwaters stayed for 150 days. The world was silent and still, covered in a vast ocean. Then God remembered Noah. He sent a wind to dry the earth. Slowly, the waters began to retreat. The ark came to rest on the mountains of Ararat. To see if it was safe to leave, Noah sent out a raven. It flew back and forth but found no place to land. Then he sent out a dove. The first time it returned, but a week later, the dove came back with a fresh olive leaf in its beak. Hope had returned to the earth. When the dove didn't return the third time, Noah knew it was time. God told Noah, "Come out of the ark, you and your family and all the animals." Noah stepped on dry ground and breathed the fresh air. The earth was clean, quiet, and full of possibility. The first thing Noah did was build an altar and offer a sacrifice of thanks to God. He didn't just survive the storm, he was grateful for the grace that brought them through it. God was pleased with Noah's heart. He made a covenant, a holy promise. "Never again will I destroy all life with the flood. As long as the earth remains, there will be seasons and harvest and life." And as a sign of that promise, God placed a rainbow in the sky. Whenever you see the rainbow, God said, "Remember my promise." To this day, the rainbow reminds us of God's faithfulness, mercy, and love. Noah's story isn't just an ancient tale. It's a reminder that God sees our hearts. Even when the world is dark, He watches over those who walk with Him. He protects the faithful, offers new beginnings, and keeps His promises. Noah showed that one person's obedience can make a difference. He didn't follow the crowd, he followed God, and changed the course of history.